Hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It's Thursday, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New called Stupid Question Day, where I put on the genius cap right here, which allows me to answer any question about any topic in the entire universe with complete accuracy. Guaranteed, according to me. Oh, and there's YouTube starting now. Hello. Great to see everybody. Let me say hello to everybody. Laura Starr and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and Hassa Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Neen and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Andrew Yusuf and The Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Jim Dandy and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Angie Tomlinson and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and Sam and St. Clinton and Philip Chandler. Hello. Let me make sure I haven't missed anybody here. Hello, hello. David Jones says he would have been first, but he got McDonald's. Oh, well, the big news at McDonald's this past week is that they're finally joining the breakfast all day crew. Other restaurants also serve breakfast all day, but McDonald's is now going to be serving breakfast all day. I still don't want to eat at McDonald's. I am still protesting real food, eat real food. Linda says, yeah, but I've got coupons. It's still not real food. Hi, Philip Chandler. So, hello. It's sunny and warm and beautiful here in Los Angeles. Sorry for all of you having winter. So, hello, how is everybody doing today? I hope you have some questions for the genius, because I'm here with all of my geniosity. David Jones says it's 88 where he is. Wow, it's mighty warm. So, how is everybody doing? So, I just had something to tell you, but now I completely forgot. So, sorry while I have the genius rearranges her brain. Well, let me make sure I got everybody. That's what I forgot to do. Make sure I got everybody. Okay, good. David says the Rangers are playing Toronto. Well, when you're in Texas, root for the Rangers. When you're in Toronto, root for the Rangers. There! End of question. The genius has solved it. What do you mean you're torn? Jesus, this video. Oh, and let me, I want to send a shout out to our friend Mark Mean. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Mark Mean. You're not here, so I'm not going to sing. But happy birthday, Mark Mean. Marcel says he's glad he lives in Europe because he doesn't have to pay attention to those sports. Europe has their own sports, rugby and soccer. We think rugby and soccer are silly. In Europe, they get violent. Violent fans beat each other up in the streets of Europe over soccer games and rugby games. It's crazy. Madness, I say. Philip Chandler says, it is dark as a cave where he is. And St. Clinton is here. Hello. Woohoo! St. Clinton is calling me out. St. Clinton says, his first question is, will Lorielle ever have a new blog post? So, yes, St. Clinton, yes, I will actually. I've been writing something. I've been writing a very long thing about the whole attack and everything in the aftermath from Dallas. So, and I want to see if I can get it published somewhere, like HuffPost, like HuffPost Crime, HuffPost Women's Voices, something like that. So I want to see if I can get it published. But I did a bunch of rewriting. I wrote it. I'm gonna rewrite it again and add. There's a couple things I want to add, and I'm also a friend of mine is gonna take some pictures. I want to take some I'm a tough guy picture to go with it, rather than my regular acting headshot. So yes, St. Clinton, thank you for your question, and thank you for stopping by. I know you have to get up at like midnight, so it's already very late for you. It's already bedtime. Linda says, Linda says, have you completely given up on the nerd call? No, I have not. So one of these days, I gotta watch an old version of it. I think Wing Doggy has all the links to the old versions, so I could. Every time I do it now, I mess up. So. Oh, Wing Doggy says, Wing Doggy, yes, he is already in jail. The bad guy that attacked me is already in jail. He will not be getting out because he was on parole. By assaulting me and attacking me, he violated his parole. So you don't get bail. Once you violate parole, you don't get another chance to make bail and get back out on parole. So he is now in jail until however long it takes him to get around to the trial part, which when I spoke to the detective, he said it could take like 6 months before they actually get to that. So he will be in jail until he goes to court, and then they will sentence him. And because he's already was on parole with an ankle monitor, yeah, he will be probably getting a pretty healthy sentence. And St. Clinton says, second and final question, whatever happened to that script web series idea? St. Clinton says, it is! St. Clinton says, the original version of your nerd call is actually on your website, Lorielle, if you ever paid attention. I knew that. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that as far as I know. I haven't heard any updates. It doesn't seem like those things move very quickly. As the judge said for this guy, that it might take, the detective said it'd take about 6 months at least to get up to the whole court trial judge thing. And with a second question, what happened to the script web series idea? As I get distracted. Oh, that is still there on the burner. The production company that I had wanted to do it with has been, they've been mired down in a legal drama that's taken up a lot of time and energy and resources and really gotten in the way of doing anything. So I haven't really approached anyone else about it. And whatever happened to the vampire movie rewrite? I don't know. I haven't heard anything from those guys. I keep seeing things on my Facebook about it's going to happen or whatever. The vampire movie has been, I believe that has been re-edited and remade and re-released about 3 times now, as far as I know. So, I don't know. I've never seen any of them. But I generally don't see any of my films. Yeah, I see Twitter posts and I see Facebook posts about it, but I don't get any actual information. I see what you see, and I probably know as much as you do. Well, last time I talked to them, they were going to be having like a premiere in like a month. Anyhow, that was like over a year ago. So, David Jones says the opening scene is great. It doesn't matter that it's in Russian. Oh wait, is it? You can see it somewhere with Russian dubbing. Is it true? Oh no. Now I have not seen that, and I have no idea what the voice that they used for dubbing me sounds like in Russian. Do they use a dub, or do they use words? You just read it, or is it still me that you hear, or do you hear somebody else? Because sometimes they do it like voiceover, or sometimes they just do like write subtitles. David Jones says they just cut out all your dialogue. Completely irrelevant and unnecessarily. I am just a silent. Goldfish, a silent goldfish, yes. So I hope you have some questions for the genius. Oh no. Though I was just reading about the new American Horror Story Hotel show, which I've never seen any of them, but Lady Gaga is in this one. This is like the 4th season. They're in a different location each time. And so now this one is some creepy hotel with monsters and ghosts and demons and people killing each other and vampires drinking blood. And Lady Gaga, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly all that happened, but there's one scene in the beginning where Lady Gaga and some other guy, I guess they're vampires, so they're having a foursome with another couple, sort of having a foursome vampire sex thing, except I guess the other couple aren't vampires because once they get started, they slash their throats and there's blood everywhere and they're naked and drinking their blood. But anyhow, I thought that seemed very familiar because we actually had that same scene in Orgy of Blood. where we kill a guy and then we're covered with blood. Actually, we do that a couple times in Orgy of Blood. Which let me just let you know, as an actor doing that scene, I don't like being covered with red food coloring sticky syrup. I hate blood scenes. Not because it's blood, because it's, you know, the Caro syrup, that sticky, thick, like Caro syrup. They take that and they mix a red food coloring in it, and then they spray it on you. And it's disgusting. You're just covered with sticky, and then you could lick yourself off. Ew! Nasty. It's sticky and like smelly, and someone else has the sticky stuff on them. Ugh. And it's food coloring. So red food coloring, I don't know if you've ever had like food coloring or something. It stains your skin. So you end up like pink and splotchy. It actually stained my hair. It took like a week to get it out of my hair. Like pink hair. So who has some more questions for the genius? Guaranteed accurate. Genius, got the genius cap on. And burning questions. I want your burning questions. What was the movie? Oh, I don't know, Linda. So I'm going to assume that they did not choose me. I probably would have heard by now. But that's okay. That happens. David Jones has a question. Though your question starts off with an inaccurate supposition. David Jones's question says, your question is flawed. David Jones says, if the Dallas Cowboys are America's team, okay, that's an assumption. There's no proof to that. So you're starting your question with a false assumption. If Dallas Cowboys are America's team, why doesn't anybody like them? David Jones says they call themselves that. Well, yeah, well, I call myself a genius. That doesn't make it true. I would say that the Dallas Cowboys are Dallas's team. That is the only thing that they can accurately say. Howing doggy. And then the rest of the teams in all the other states, they're all America's teams. If we're going to be technically accurate, they're all America's teams. Because they're all teams in America. Therefore, they would satisfy the qualifications. I didn't say that. Some people might think that. I'm still going to stand by the fact that it's absolutely accurate. Did I say that? So, does anyone else have any more questions for the genius? Burning questions? Well, yes, the flower lady has still been coming by. Though I've seen her and she hasn't tried to pick flowers this week. Not this week. Hi, Tesis. Thank you for checking in. Why is that doing that? Special shout out to our friends Sam and Phil. Hope you're both feeling good. Hi, Jesus. How are you? How's New York? I still didn't eat any pizza. New York makes me think of pizza. Oh, Jesus, your camera and audio is on. So they're saying to mute your audio. Do that? I'm not sure how that works. Did that work? I don't know if I do it on my end, if it just mutes it for me or for everyone. All right, I'm not sure how that works here. We all muted him. Sorry, Jesus. All right, well, it is almost 5:45, and I am just about to sign off, but I will be back tomorrow for Funny Friday, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. I hope you're going to have a great weekend. Let me say goodbye to everybody, Allura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and T-Sis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Andrew Yusuf and The Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and T-Sis and House of Dave and Philip Chandler and Wing Doggy, Sam and St. Clinton and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and N1QOV and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain. Let me make sure I got it with Fairies Lover and Angie Tomlinson and Wing Doggy. Kisses for everybody. I love you. I love you. Bye. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.